It's come to my attention that people still think Shohei Ohtani should be MVP over Kyle Schwarber. And with the MLB getting closer and closer to the playoffs, this is a big discussion because there's only two people left in the race, and it's Shohei Ohtani and it's Kyle Schwarber. PCA has fallen off a cliff, and Juan Soto, let's be real, he was never even in the conversation. So it comes down to two players, both DHs, one a former DH that thinks he can pitch now.
Judge. That one is drilled to left field. There it goes. See ya. A bullet.
And I want to break down both player stats and why I think Kyle Schwarber should win the MVP over Shohei Ohtani. Now let's start with Kyle Schwarber. I don't think there's a bad thing you can say about this guy. One of the most respected players in the league. And the last 4 years as a Philadelphia Philly, he's had 48, 47, 39, and currently 45 home runs. This isn't just a one-hit wonder season. Kyle Schwarber's been doing this year after year. And currently, he leads the NL with 45 home runs. Oh, it gets better. And 109 RBIs. That is the most in the entire MLB. So Kyle Schwarber leads the NL in home runs, the entire league in RBIs. That is what you want from a designated hitter. And that's above and beyond a normal designated hitter. Now, let's also look what else Kyle Schwarber's achieved this season, being the All-Star MVP, winning the first ever hit-off in an All-Star game in MLB history. Now, before you get aggressive in the comment section, I understand he's a DH. But what player other than Kyle Schwarber is even putting up numbers like this man? PCA can play a great defense, but he can't hit. Juan Soto plays a horrible right field and can kind of hit. You look at who is the most valuable player. And without Kyle Schwarber, the Philadelphia Phillies, as a fan, would not be in first place, and we would not be having the season we are. Now, before you sit there and say you can't win MVP as a DH, Shohei Ohtani did it last season, and he did it with 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases. Yes, a historic moment, and I get it. But isn't most home runs and most RBIs in the league a little bit more important than stolen bases? Because you're actually providing value to your team. You're the most valuable player, not just hitting home runs, but bringing in the most amount of runs. And I hate to break it to you, but how you win baseball games is by runs brought in, not stolen bases. Now, if we're bringing up Shohei Ohtani, I understand this guy might be the greatest athlete in the entire MLB, but he's not having the best season. Sure, he's batting .280. Sure, he's one home run behind Kyle Schwarber, but where's his RBIs at? Where's his runs brought in? I'm watching Shohei Ohtani this season when he's in the clutch, when a game is on the line, when bases loaded, runners in score position. And Shohei's not the same guy he was last year. He's not stealing bases. They brought him up to pitch. And yes, the first couple outings were incredible. I mean, we thought Shohei Ohtani might be the best pitcher in the league. And then he kept progressively getting worse. Batters are understanding how to hit him. I mean, he just got shelled by the Colorado Rockies. The only way I saw Shohei Ohtani beating Kyle Schwarber in the MVP race is if Shohei Ohtani started lighting it up on the mound. And he had the game through 8 strikeouts through 4 innings. And we thought that was going to happen. But now, seeing what he did, the last 2 outings, getting shelled by the Colorado Rockies, my mind's completely changed. And unbiasedly, with getting shelled on the mound, he no longer has a competitive advantage over Kyle Schwarber. Now, I understand there's still about a month of baseball left, and anything can happen. But where I'm looking at it right now, Kyle Schwarber should be the MVP favorite. And if he's not, that just goes to show the MLB is scripted. They want Shohei up top for the viewership to bring in the Japan audience, and I get it. But this is Kyle Schwarber's year. He's about to get a huge paycheck from the Philadelphia Phillies, and he deserves the MVP. He already won the All-Star MVP. He's going to win the regular season MVP. He's going to then take the Phillies to the postseason and win their first ring in 17 years. Again, crazy prediction. And yes, you can say I'm biased as a Phillies fan, but what I'm seeing this team do, they are clicking. They're pitching best starting rotation in baseball. The bullpen with Durant added is lights out. And now you have Kyle Schwarber leading this offense to multiple 20-hit games. I don't see any right world where Shohei Ohtani wins the MVP over Kyle Schwarber. But I want y'all to let me know your opinions down below. Who do you think should win the MVP as of right now? Obviously, we have Cal and Aaron Judge in the AL, and we'll make a video on that in the future. So make sure you subscribe so you get notified on that. But right now, there's no doubt in my mind, Kyle Schwarber should be MVP of the NL.
And fly ball